Hello, it's Sunday morning and this is Janet Hayward from Cleveland, Ohio. And if what I have to say today is of value to you, I'd really appreciate it if you'd give me some thumbs up, some smiley faces, some form of recognition to know that what I am saying is giving you value. So today I want to talk about this idea of if you're not getting what you want, maybe you need to rethink it. So I was reading this morning, and I've read this a couple times recently because I was reading The Law of Attraction, and then I started reading Joe, not Ventura. I'll have to get his name. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Joe Vitale. This is one of his books, Hypnotic Writing. But I was reading another one. It was something I had found in my email books, or my email books, and it was spiritual marketing or something along that line. Anyhow, he spoke of this concept also, okay? And then he recommended this book that was written in, I'm going to say like the 1920s. It's very old. And so I went and I got a copy of this because I wanted to see what book he had referenced. And she in turn brings this up. So it's a very important point. So the law of attraction talks about this idea of putting out there what you want, that if you want something, you need to visualize it. You need to think about it. You need to picture it. You need to really create a very clear picture. Okay, I use Robert Hollis's technique of writing it down, and other people have given me this suggestion too, but you write it down and you write what it feels like, what it looks like, so that you really get a clear idea. And people say, I've tried that law of attraction stuff. I've tried that positive affirmation stuff. I've tried that. It doesn't work. And usually then they proceed to go on to complaining about life, okay? Well, all of these books are saying the problem is you're putting out the thought of what I want. And I'm going to say we, because we all do this. This isn't, I don't like to use the term you're doing, because I feel like I'm being accusatory or sounding accusatory. And that by no means is my intention. My intention is to share what I'm learning. Okay? Because the fact is, by teaching, we learn, and I ingrain it more solidly within myself by sharing this information. So we both gain value. I should give myself a thumbs up, shouldn't I? Anyhow, the point is that you will think the thought, and you picture it, and you put it out there. And I'm going to use debt because that's a real easy one to use. So let's say you say, I am debt-free. And you put it out there, and you even write what it looks like, what it feels like, what you would do with your extra money. And then you go to pay your bills. And you feel, oh my God, I don't have enough money. Oh, there's not going to be anything left with my paycheck. Oh, I really wanted to go to that event, and I can't afford it now. Oh my goodness, the kids are going to have to go to day camp pretty soon, and I don't think I'm going to have enough money. Ooh, I hope I have enough money to buy groceries. Oh my gosh, this paycheck is not going to cover all my bills. What am I going to do? Oh, and I need tires on my car. Oh, I just have no money. Do you see what you've done? We've done. Let's put it we. The problem is what happens, or can happen, is you form this positive thought, and then you start sending out bullets. Rockets of desire, they call it. You send out rockets of, oh my God, I don't have, oh my God, I don't have. So you send out this one rocket of what I want, and it's a beautiful, beautiful bouquet of lights that just sparkle around. You're like, yes. But then you flip into worry mode, and you start sending out these rockets of desire because, oh my God, I don't have. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, what am I? Those are all rocket of desires too. If you're saying the I don't have, if you're saying the negative, if you're putting that out there, you're putting that thought out there. Now, I think Esther Hicks, she gave the best descriptor of this, and the only reason is this Gertrude, or I think it was something like Gertrude, who wrote the one in the 20s. She wrote it about taking pictures, but she was talking about Ansel Adams type pictures even. And, kids nowadays they use, USB cards. They don't remember what it was like to take a picture, forget to wind it forward, take another picture, and you double expose on the same picture, and so you have nothing clear. Now, that was the one example this one woman used, and I think it's very valid. If you double expose a picture, you have a picture of nothing. It's not clear. It's very distorted. So anybody who remembers those days, I think it's an excellent example. If you put out the positive thing, so you've got the positive picture, and then you, boom, start putting the negative picture out there, you have muddied the water. It is not real clear. Something that somebody can relate to, maybe who wasn't in those days of camera, is the idea of, okay, let's say I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to go to Detroit, Michigan. So let's say, it's fine, I've got a map, okay, I'm going to go to Detroit. And I start going to Detroit, and I say, oh my God, maybe I really shouldn't go to Detroit. And I turn around, and I start coming home, and I get partway home, and I say, no, you really need to go to Detroit. So I turn my car around, and I start driving to Detroit again. And then I get partway there, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't think I should go to Detroit. And I turn my car around, and I start heading to Cleveland again. I'm never going to get to Detroit, because I keep changing my mind. So if you put that positive thought out there, and then you start filling your mind and your world up with these negative worrying thoughts, it's like heading towards Detroit. That's your positive thought. And then changing your mind. That's your negative thought, your worry thought. Again, you're never going to get there. So if you're not getting what you want, look. Are you truly hanging on to the negative thought or positive thought? If that negative thought comes, are you switching it out? Now, I believe it was Esther Hicks said, you have 17 seconds, It's a 17-second rule. I think it's, you want to focus on a thought for 17 seconds. So if you change your mind in your thought process before your 17 seconds, you haven't sent it out there. Because as I've said, Barbara Fredrickson said, in her studies of positivity, you need to have a ratio of 3 to 1 to gain the full benefit of positivity. Anything more than that doesn't benefit you, doesn't make any difference, but you've got to have that 3 to 1, 3 positive thoughts for 1 negative thought. So if you put that rocket of desire, this is what I want. I want to be able to vacation. You start just listing all the things you want and what it feels like, and you put that picture out there. And then you go to pay your bills, and you say, oh my God, I don't have any, oops. Don't go there. Flip the thought. Then you look at your checkbook and you say, I am so grateful I can pay this bill. And every time you write a check out, you say, I am so grateful I can pay this bill. And you put it in the, well, actually, we don't use envelopes too much anymore. We do it online. And when you hit pay that bill, pay these bills, you say, I am so grateful. Look at how many bills I could pay today. And you get all excited about what you can do. If you can flip that negative thought within a 17-second period to a positive thought, keep the focus on that which you want. Whenever you start to go to that which you do not want, and if you preface your sentence with, oh my God, I can't, I don't, any kind of not statement, you're sending a negative thought out there. Flip it before the 17-second mark. And keep doing that, because then you're constantly sending the energy along with the flow of the stream of well-being. Every time you do a negative thought and hang on to it, no, you're trying to get yourself to go against the current. in the stream of well-being, and you're not going to get to where you want to go. Put the paddle down, turn the boat around, go down the stream. Go with the flow. Focus on the positive. When a negative thought comes in, and it will, change your mind. Change your words. Find the point of grateful within that. And put that gratitude out there. Put that joy out there. Put that thank you out there. And then keep in your mind the picture of what you want. Keep building that picture. Thank you, Yvonne. Keep building that picture. So if you're not getting what you want, it may be because you keep turning around on the path and you'll never get there. If you are doing all of these things, then pay attention, because are little things transforming in your life? Are you getting clues about who you are? And so you're able to expand and you're becoming more of who you are. Those are signals you are getting what you want, that it's on its way. If you're seeing yourself personally develop, you're getting there. Those things are coming to you. You're receiving some. You're on the path. So, remain strong, remain hopeful, remain joyous. And focus on that which you do want. So I thank you all for joining me today. If this was helpful, please give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some smiley faces. I would greatly appreciate it. And you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.